Hello, hello. How are we? Hopefully, we are doing well on both sides. So we do have again another Sonic Calls Ultimate stream. Now, previously, my TikTok stream got shut down, which was funny. So we're back on the game, back playing the old Sonic. Uh, So we were 7-1, and then the stream cut off, so that was fun. But we are going to complete Game Land today, and we're also going to be completing the Egg Shuttle. That's what it was. We're basically going to finish the completion list. So we've got a few achievements to do, all of Game Land, Egg Shuttle, and yeah. So we're in for a long stream today, probably about a 4-hour stream. Do excuse the voice and stuff. I'm still a bit ill, but I'm okay enough to stream. I'm well enough to stream and stuff. It's just I've got a virus currently. I think it's probably COVID that I've got and stuff, but yeah. So if it does seem like I'm on a bit low energy, it's because I am a bit ill, but you guys will allow me, hopefully. I forgot I had no rings. Get back used to it. This first few minutes will be a bit weird. Something about this just gives me vibes of like like just pure ring related stuff. Like with barely any rings and stuff like that. Of course, if you are new to a one of these type of streams, I will be checking chats and stuff, but after levels and stuff, not during. The only reason I'm doing it, I do it after levels, is just so I don't get that distracted. Unless I'm in a conversation with a viewer and stuff. Then, obviously, I'll be checking chat midway where I'm not really doing much. Like a platformer section or something. But that is 7-1 completed. Which is a huge plus. But yeah, hopefully everyone is well. Hopefully people are better in the better state than I'm in currently. Who's currently in an ill state. Alright. At twos. So we're going to be doing it in order basically. From your at ones to at twos. And then at threes. So I've done all of that one now. We're just gonna do it this. It's actually a time loss really, but it'll be fine. Each level tests your like the amount, like various different things about the game and stuff. Just turn my headset down a bit. Of course, welcome everyone if you're in via Twitch or TikTok. Welcome in. I will be posting on my YouTube the earlier Sonic streams that I did later today after the stream finishes. And then tomorrow, hopefully, assuming my stream don't get cut off or anything, if it does get cut off, we'll be back on straight away. So, but what we will be doing is Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 for a while. Just seeing someone's name on TikTok is Your Wizard Harry. That is a great name, great meme. Alright. 2-2. So this is mainly focused on like quick step stages, I assume. I haven't done Game Land stages in a while, so I don't really remember the themes of them. They all have like a little bit of a theme to them. This one seems to focus on like the quick step. Let's focus on laser as well, which is something you don't often see. Doing the stages the long way. Well, actually, to be fair, it's probably the shortest way you can do it. God. Almost fell off them. Whew. Please say we have a laser here. We do. That's a good clearance there. Did we have to go back though, because of this little section here? Right, and that's the end of the level. Nice and easy. But yeah, like I said before, I will be checking chats just after levels and stuff. Also gives people time to come into the stream, say hello and stuff like that. So yeah, don't worry, I will read chats and stuff like that. And any like gifts or follows or anything like that. So each Game Land stage is based on a world. However, the levels don't really mean much related to a certain world. Of course, I mean, if you did see Aquarium Park's first Game Land stage, it was in yesterday's stream, of course, which is all on it's all on Twitch. If you want to rewatch all the VODs back and stuff, it is all on Twitch. And then later post onto YouTube like a few days after. That troll just felt personal. Right, there we go. But that is a troll. Whoa. Okay, at least we're getting a fair amount of rings for this. Ah, okay, we've got bowling ball. The balls. Alright. But yeah, I'm assuming this stream will probably be about the 3 to 4 hour mark. Again, yesterday's stream was about 2 hours. It would have been about 3 hours, but the stream got cut off because TikTok took me down. But alas. Oh, okay. Okay, so these ones we have to be quite careful actually. Whoa, you also have to be careful not to fall off. This level's quite cool. It's a quick step level. It was easy. There we go, 42 seconds. Oh, well, a few seconds. There we go, perfect. Right, Aquarium Park. Of course, the last level was mainly featured water. Okay, no, I do actually remember this level. I think a little bit. It's a bit of a weird level. But you basically get the big bomb and stuff, and then you just have to try and wait for people to die, basically. In good news though, we are actually I'm just gonna take the drone, just go straight down. Shortcuts. Alright. These stages definitely focus around the like the quick step mechanic and stuff. For most of them, to be fair. But alas, that's another stage completed. Let me just go back to Twitch chat real quick. Nothing. Sweet. I pressed one thing. I need to back out. Right, Asteroid Coaster section. Ooh. This may this type of level may give you like, if you ever played Super Mario World, may give you like, I think it's called Tubular, if I remember correctly. Where basically you had to be like Balloon Mario the whole time, and you just had to try and like survive while as Balloon Mario, but you couldn't get hit. That's what this stage definitely gives vibes off though. I'm actually happy we got a decent amount of rings there for that. Oh god. We actually almost messed that up. There's a bit up here. Yeah, use hover here because we were not making them jumps. I actually like that this stage features hover a lot, because you don't really see hover in the like the Asteroid Coaster world, if at all. No, you do see him, just not much. Alas, though, that is completed. Of course, as I've said, I appreciate everyone stopping by. As we are almost completing Gameland. We just got 8 more stages to go. Okay, this one's going to involve a lot of climbing and a lot of rocket. Oh, there's a... It's one of them like really annoying sections where you just have to hope and pray pretty much. No, pull it into them. I did it in the wrong area. Alright, there we go. Oh, bless me. So guys, yeah, I am ill. So, as I've said before, said about 5 times already. But for anyone that's new. Okay. Whew. That's actually a really cool way to, like, destroy enemies, is by pressing one button and it just does that. Right, through. We're almost at the end. It's probably the longest game line we've had to do today. Welcome in. Juna. If you're still here. Oh god, I did not expect it to be there. Please just hit it. No, it didn't. There we go. We can hit it normally now. Chloe, welcome in. If you're still here, of course. I noticed a lot of people on TikTok that just press get it by the view page and then they go off it straight away. It's like a scrolling thing that a lot of people do. But either way, I mean, if the live is obviously getting shared and stuff, that is progression. Like, you know, I'm not even gonna, you know, like, even if you're here for like the 5 seconds or however long, you know, whatever it may be, it is still appreciative that, you know, that knowing that Twitch is sort of not Twitch, sorry, TikTok is getting your thing across. Twitch actually doesn't really do that. Well, it kind of does do it, but it does it, in my opinion, really badly. I messed up. Messed up. You know, I appreciate the, what was it, the heartbeat. And the rose as well. Appreciate it. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. How's some welcoming? Okay, how am I? I'm not bad. I'm a bit ill. I've got flu, but we are still streaming. I am well enough to stream. I would have streamed a bit earlier, but I was just testing to see if my my illness would have stopped me or anything. I don't think it will. Good, thank you. Good stuff. Like I said, I appreciate all of the gifts and stuff. I don't expect them. I'm just very, to be honest, I'm more surprised than anything. But, yeah. I would never expect anything off, live views and stuff. As long as you, you know, if you watch, enjoy yourself, you know. That's all I can really ask for, really. And that's how I've always been. Even on, Twitch. I'm the same mentality. Like, I've spoken with people before who've not had the best mentality with things and say, you know, whatever happens, they must follow and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you don't have to. But yeah, it's good to hear that you're good and everything. Right, going green. So now we're on the Chaos Emeralds. Now, meaning that we're going to be getting Supersonic in about probably 15 minutes. Something like that, depends. Humbled, welcome in. If you're still here. That's underwater stage. But we have drill, thank God. Drill just makes it a lot easier for you to navigate the underwater sections in the whole game, even from like any of the levels. That involved water, so, you know, obviously aquarium parks, stuff like that. Good thing is, as well, with using drill, you can't actually drown, which is really good. You only drown if you're in the just Sonic. But yeah, we are trying to get through these levels as quick as we can, because we have to do a whole run of the game and stuff. Dominic, welcome in. Oh yeah, it's just a another sort of disclaimer thing. If anyone, by any means, just want to you know, work with me on a stream or stuff, or like a co-host, I am all ears. The best way to contact me is through my Discord, which I do need to actually link. I need to do a lot of stuff on my TikTok account and stuff regarding, you know, social and stuff like that. Because I know on my thing in a minute just says content creator and streamer. I didn't so collect the yellow cassette mode. I appreciate the likes, by the way. Hugely appreciative. But yeah, no. So I will do some changing. I am trying to get my own Discord server up. For the you know, for Twitch and for TikTok and stuff. So it's just one of them. That it will take a bit of time. I'll probably get it done when I'm better and not as ill. I've already got the basic of it set up. I've just got to do the channel side of things, and then I've got to put it onto a timer for Twitch, and then a link by a link for TikTok. Well, I assume I can post links. I'm actually still very new to TikTok, so I ban. Alright. Having drill with these underwater sections is a lifesaver, honestly. I can have either... I should have taken drill. I should have taken drill. But we got laser. Laser will give us a massive time save. I'll say that. Let's go collect this laser as well, just in case. There we go. And there is the third Chaos Emerald. David Connor, welcome in. Hopefully everyone that does join in, by the way, is good. If I do miss your name and stuff, I do apologise. Silver certificate. Just more, welcome in. God. It's one of them vertical stages. To be fair, a lot of Gameland is just platforming. Platforming and puzzle. Messed up a bit there. There we go. Oh god, what a time limit. I'm not gonna get the bonus point. Points doesn't matter in this compared to the other labs, where they did. And they really mattered as well. Why did we have laser? Oh, pop. That's why. Send us straight down. Roberto, welcome in. Alright, that is the red Chaos Emerald. The big red rock. Aquarium Park. So we can either take... Oh no, it's just Spike or Spike. You don't get an option. No, 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 no. Oh. So to get... I still need to get used to Spike's controls. Seriously. I need Spike anyway. This Eggman's gonna hit me. Lyron, welcome in. Hopefully I said that correctly. I'm not like the best with pronunciation and stuff. So if I do say your name wrong, I am sorry. Bruh. What do I even have to do? Obviously I've got this. Actually, I appreciate the repost. As always, appreciate all the likes and stuff. I need the things to lower. Need them to lower. I think I need to destroy all these enemies first. Right then. Do you know when you just get hit by something? It's just like that. Like sometimes when it just felt personal. That right there to me felt personal. At last, we still got the red rings. Psycho, welcome in. Colour of Royalty. For anyone who's new into the stream, we are currently getting the Chaos Emeralds to unlock Supersonic, which is an achievement in the game. I was gonna say, did I already do something, but I haven't. Drill. Oh, got bombs. Drill. More hover. Jimsoon, welcome in. Hover. I can't lie, I've really messed this up. I've got the wrong wisp. There we go. I don't need another one. We actually probably should have taken that checkpoint, actually. Now we're fine. Hover. Hover's a lot less mobile in this compared to the others. We got it. Let's go. Almost done. One more stage. Right, 1.3 mil. Let's go. Blew me away. See what it did there? Get the blue Chaos Emerald. I know on the streams and stuff, you actually don't see when the achievements pop up. Oh, I forgot gravity. I forgot gravity in this in-game land is very off. That's on me. Oh god. This is the last stage of the game land that we have to do. Because if you wanted to see the first 6, I've got a Twitch account which has the previous streams all on there for you to watch. Stuff should you wish to watch them. If you missed the whole journey of me getting 100%, of Sonic Colors Ultimate. Like I said, it's all on Twitch. It will be posted onto some areas of YouTube soon. I'm probably gonna put part 1 and part 2 out. Actually, I think part 1 might already be out. Actually, thinking about it. But like I said, I'll put all my links and stuff into my TikTok profile before later today. Probably just after the stream and stuff. Alright, we're doing good. We got egg short to do after this. Appreciate the like, Sam. I do, while I'm doing levels and not really doing much to do, sometimes keep an eye on chat. Just to see if anything shows up and stuff. Oh god. Right. No, I'll just rock it because I would have oh, I got squished anyway. Rocket was pointless because I got squished anyway. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. That's safe though. Of course, I am on the road to 100 followers currently. I may lower that target a little bit to maybe 20. Just try and be somewhat reasonable. Heyo, welcome in. What's a Cyan? Cyan Chaos Emerald. And that is Supersonic. The glowing satellite is to tell me Supersonic's now unlocked. So I don't have to do Gameland no more. Which is a huge plus. Next up. There he is. So the way we get Supersonic, we have at least 50. We need 50 rings are needed during gameplay. Supersonic consumes a ring per second. West powers are disabled for obvious reason. Provides unlimited boost, increased jump height, enemy invincibility, and can destroy chroma cubes, which is sweet. But yeah, we've unlocked Supersonic, and now we need to do Egg Shuttle, which is basically a whole playthrough of the game. And we're going to be on this for the whole time, so we can't back out or anything or do something else. We actually have to complete the whole thing. It's basically a gauntlet of the whole game. So every level that you saw me do in the first part, second part, and stuff, all now is happening again. We are going to be trying to do it as sort of quickly as we can. I'm not a speedrunner by no means, but you know, we have to try and get it done as quickly as we can. And then we just got the miscellaneous achievements to do. There is one achievement that I haven't done yet, which is do a complete level out, touch a single ring, which will be the last achievement on the thing. Drill. Alright. Wow, we can't use Supersonic for Egg Shuttle. Interesting. Dino, welcome in. If you're still here, of course. Alright. Right, let's go. There we go. Right, that is one of 44. Let's keep going. Alright. We are trying to get through these levels as quickly as we can. We have a long playthrough to do. We've got about 44 levels to go through. A lot of the levels are relatively short, like a minute or two long, but it's 44 of them. In good news though, we don't actually have to do any collectible related things, which is perfect. Saves us so much time. We did that in the, we finished that in the last part. Alright. Okay. Act 3. This act, I don't remember being, quote, like, particularly long. Really? Appreciate the lights once again. Alright, there's laser. Like I said, we're now basically doing a whole run of the game. This was probably one of our longest the second longest achievement, I would say. The longest achievement, realistically, is Supersonic. Because you could do this without doing Supersonic. It's just the order I chose to do it in. I've chose to do it while I'm not having Supersonic. You know, after Supersonic. Basically, once you complete the game, you can actually just play it. Do Egg Shuttle. Of course, going through the main game does help a lot, because you do get a lot, or you can get a fair amount of red rings. I think when I first did the first playthrough, I had about 110 red rings, or something like that, after 180. And then from there, of course, we just focused on, obviously, the collectible. But, as I'm saying, if you are new to the series, what we're doing is not only we're doing a 100% checklist on the game, we're also doing a 100% checklist on Steam as well. Hence why I'm doing Egg Shuttle. Because it's not, I don't think it's actually required for the game to 100%, but for Steam it does. Right, that was easy. 19 seconds, we'll take that. Right, stage 5. A lot of these are like the shorty-ish levels now. So we should hopefully be able to get them done quite quick. Great aim. Perfect. Oh god. I could really mess this up, but I don't. That's a great aim. Great aim there with laser. Whew. Very proud of that aim. Especially since I'm trying to do it quickly as well. We're going to try to do a no-hit portion. It would also help if we didn't fall over.
Almost made it.
There we go. While doing egg shuttle, we should have a hit counter. There's the hit. There's one. To be fair, for this score doesn't matter. It's just as long as you complete egg shuttle. Right, boss time. So for this boss, you just need a laser. Wherever he is. Laser! There we go. Right, he's defeated. So that is one. It's just under a sip completed. Terminal Velocity's got 3 stages. I would say 3 stages, but one of them really isn't a stage, it's just running down. But it is 44 levels. Welcome to Sweet Mountain. Alright, go. Skip that first bit. Alright. We're actually doing really well in terms of score. Is that 843,000? Tell her it's 8 million. I thought I fell. I didn't know if that counted as a death pit. Like, no, in the actual thing it doesn't, but sometimes it can be very finicky. What is and what isn't a death pit. Oh god. Alright. Like I said, there are going to be a fair amount of the stages for Sweet Mountain that are relatively long. This is one of the longest stages. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to also do this as quick as I can. So this is Sweet Mountain Act 2. I don't know why I'm trying to get a really high drift score, to be honest. I don't need it. Okay, this level should be a relatively quick one. We're not going to entertain that. We're not going for any of the red rings. We've already done that. Wouldn't have supersonic otherwise. Alright, let's continue. Alright, basically we can just go all the way around. Of course, there is that hover there, but don't need it. Alright, and that is the stage pretty much done. Would have been nice if we got the part token there, but it is what it is. 11 minutes. The amount of times I'm going to hear, welcome to Sweet Mountain. I can't lie, some of the Eggman comms, like comm systems in this is funny. It really is. It's like, this is probably one of my favourite ones. Just because it's just like, some donuts of the stale variety we are just for the inconvenience. Like, I know like the remastering stuff was a bit like mixed received among fans, which I understand. Like, it was when it launched, it was quite a buggy mess. However, I think it's more of like it's still Sonic Colors. Like, the game has not changed. I mean, bad timing. But no, I've always said I've always preferred the DS version. However, I do understand why people like the Wii version as well. I like both. I think both are good games. I just prefer DS version because that for me, it's not that it had more because it didn't actually have less. But it just had more, like, better controls and stuff. Whereas the Wii version can feel slippery at times. This level's probably going to be one of the most boring. Because it's just one that takes forever. Not because it's a long level or anything, because it's not. It's actually a really short level. It's just one of them levels that just requires a lot of waiting. There are a few levels like that do require waiting. Okay. But we do actually have a frenzy here. Alright. Frenzy in this level I like, so it just saves so much time. When we did the first playthrough of this game, it took a while to do it, this level, because of that section. Because we had to do a lot of parkour, a lot of platform. Which, you know, don't get me wrong, it was cool and everything. Like, the platform is still really easy. But it was just like a very sort of repetitive process type thing. Right, let me just check the old Twitch side of things. Make sure everything's running fine. It is. Oh, I've missed a chat. Do you think Cody's Homelander, that's referencing Cody Rhodes? Sorry, I was on TikTok chat for that. I mean, his character can be, if they really wanted to. Could use cube there. Safe. Oh god, I forgot it's this level. Right, I apologise for anyone who may be saying stuff. I probably will not be able to see it. Because it's that stage that I've just got to try and concentrate with. Now we'll just go up this way. Having Spike in that area, it does help, don't get me wrong, but it's just not as needed. Especially when you can do that in a minute 25. Alright, 15 minutes, and we're on stage 13. Alright, it's this stage. Alright, there we go. Got a bit of useless spot there. Alright. Alright, that's the end of that level. That actually didn't even take us that long. So, which is a plus. Alright. Boss battle. This boss battle, relatively straightforward. It's a Muriel Jelly, but easier. That's how I say it. It's just a Muriel Jelly, but it's so much easier. Because he doesn't fly around like nobody's business. Right, wherever he is. There he is. Right, there's the first bit. We're not going for points. Because we don't need them. Actually, might want to get a second drill though, just to make this stage done quicker. There we go. There we go. Oh, I just got the cushion the capture achievement. I just realised that I never did it. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. I did not expect to not have the achievement, but okay. Alright. Sweet Mountain. Not Sweet Mountain, Starlight. This is the stage I always associate with platforming. Because it is a platforming stage. Right. Why does it take that long? Should have taken that long. Right, time save. Oh, we should have had time save there and we didn't. No. This is just where I start buckling. I'm not even trying to speedrun. That's the worst thing. Like, generally, I'm not even trying to speedrun the game. I would be ages off time anyway. We'll try to get through it quick because we have a lot of stages to go. We've got like another 30 odd to go. Well, some of them are easy, but others not so much. More, I'd say more. Alright. We still actually have cube funny enough. Don't even need him. Alright. Okay, that's the end of that section. Alright, now we actually have to use cube here. Time save. And we get middle. Let's go. But yeah, now this is still of that so far taking us the longest by a mile. The reason it's taking us the longest because we had that platforming section where we just really messed up. In good news though, we've done the shortcuts, so we won't need to worry about that. With Starlight, you will see a longer stages. This Aquarium Park and Planet Wisp tend to be longer. Astral Coaster not so much. There is only one stage I would say is a bit long, and that's because of the Acts 1 and 6. Act 1 and 6 can be very long, but it's also got one of the shortest stages in the game as well. It's that sort of mix of both worlds where it's got like, yeah, it's got a short stage, but it's also got like it's long, sort of longish sort of stages. Well, like long for this game standard anyway. In general, long standard's not that long, but like for this game's like standard, so to speak, it is some longer stages, like longer-ish stages, just to say. Right, beat you a lot. Right, there we go. Nice and easy. We're on 22 minutes, and we've done on stage 17. Right, this stage. This stage with the bouncing machine. Now, basically, we can speed run that little section there. So it is just a time save. That's also a time save. You don't need to do that loop. The only way you'd have to do that loop is if you wanted points. Then there's a red ring there. It's either a red ring or it's a tail save as well too. Right, this one I can't really get out of. No, that's why you gotta be careful. Wait, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by, even if it is for like 5 seconds. Alright. What we need here ideally is to get to this little platforming section, which we do actually get to go get the rings as well, because why not? This stage is just a lot of the repetition type stuff. Alright, need to be careful now. Right, so yeah, once we collect all this, a jade will spawn. There it is. And then, gonna go here. Press that, wait for jade to expire, and then hover. Hover will take us all the way to the exit. There we go. Alright, 24 minutes. Stage 18. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna probably finish in like an hour. An hour 30. An hour 30, should I say? Not an hour. Hour 30. The reason I say an hour, hour 30, not an hour, is because there are some stages that I am just very weak in. One of them is coming up. Being just Aquarium Park in general. Right, if we can do the main bit, about the defensive section without issues, which we currently are doing. Three, 45 seconds, let's go. 25 minutes. 19. If anyone's wondering how many stages of it, like I've said before, 44. Right, this is a longest stage. The worst bit is just preparing yourself for the next stage, because if you don't remember what's coming up. I know there is a stage coming up at Starlight Carnival. It's one of my weaker stages as well. It is I think pretty sure it's the sixth one that we have to do, and it is just hover. Like I said, we don't need red rings or anything, so. Right. That Alright. Hover. Like I said, you'll see hover a lot for Starlight. Right, yeah, we are just gonna transfer to go up here. Alright. Need him. If I've said that correctly, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Alright. More hover. The good thing is about this section with the hover, not hard to do. You just need hover to spawn. There it is. Now work your way up. Simply working your way up. Gotta defeat the enemies first, and then we're going back up. You will be seeing a, like I said, in this level, a lot of hover. Alright. Hover again. That's the next hover. Right. Now we've just got to destroy one side of these enemies, which we have. Right. Now we basically just wait. We just wait now. Oh god, we went we actually went way too far over. Good thing I checked. 28 minutes. Right. Stage 20. Here's the hover world. Here's the all hover level. Like I said, just working through this level makes this a lot better. Just careful of some of the sort of more hidden things, which can be very annoying for players. Alright, perfect. It's like 45 seconds. 29 minutes, and we're on Orkin. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. Okay, we're hitting the center gun first. Interesting. I did not, definitely not want to do that, because now Orchid's going to take a lot longer than it should do. Right, go through him, which we have, perfect. Alright. There we go, that's his shield bit broken. We should have a laser somewhere. No, it's not a laser. Do 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 do. Right, there he is. Right, and done. No? What? You're telling me that's not destroyed him? Mental. KJ, welcome in. KJ, should I say? KJ. KJ. Right, there we go.
Sorry, I got bored and broke your robot.
Sorry, got bored and broke your robot. Right, that should not have taken us that long. Holy. Right, Planet Wisp. My least favourite section. Well, I would say, I know a lot of people say it's their favourite. For me, there's just something about Planet Wisp I've just never been a fan of. It's probably just Red Rings. That's just more quite important than Planet Wisp actually. I'll give credit for that. Some of the red rings in Aquarium. Oof. For the red rings, I'm actually kind of surprised I only needed to use Google twice, 3 times. No, twice, sorry, because I've used it totally 3 times. The reason I used it the 3rd time, feel free to go watch the VODs on Twitch. If you actually want to see the reason why. But there's an achievement that was called Faster Shock. I just never knew how to do it. Seriously, go watch it if you haven't. If you want to enjoy someone raging, because of a single achievement, go watch that. Go watch. It's towards the end of the live stream, and stuff, but yeah, still good watch. Racking up tail saves at least, in case we have any blunders. Right. Right, there we go. Time save. We do love getting the stuff that just make the level go on for a few seconds less. I'm not even a speedrunner. Luke, welcome in. Right. This world honestly is a lot of waiting. It's because of the thing it's based on. Why was it prompting me to wall jump there? That's why I got hit, because it's just prompting me to wall jump for some reason. Fair enough. Almost got a crush there. Right. Frenzy. Alright. Like I said, we don't need points or anything like that. Circle, welcome back in. If the algorithm's done you really dirty, or that you've got into my stream twice, but or you've looked up or whatever. Either way, I appreciate you stopping by of my posts. Of course, as I've said on TikTok, I will be posting more like stream highlight type stuff. Just for people who, you know, may have missed a previous live stream that I did and stuff, so they can, well, not necessarily see the whole thing. I mean, if you do want to see the whole thing, it is on Twitch, but just so like you don't feel like you've missed like the smallest bits type thing. Like, well, I mean, if I really wanted to post like the major bit, then obviously the major bit of yesterday's stream was me doing finishing the red rings off, evidently. But with the streaming stuff, you know, I do want to leave some mystery there every now and again. Right, stage 25. We're over halfway through Egg Shuttle. Right, this stage, luckily for us, is quite short, so. Good amount of weight, fair amount of weight to do this, but we ideally are just looking for Laser, who is just there. We get him, which is perfect. Right, and we have Rocket, which was going to take up with us. Oh god. No, that's perfect actually. There we go, 58 seconds, we'll take that. 36 minutes we've taken on this. Say 26. I forgot he shoots 3 times. I should actually try and remember how many times you do actually shoot. need frenzy to end. How quick was that stage? That stage looks like took like a minute. Something like that. This is stage at 6 now, I'm pretty sure, of Planet West, which is good. That's actually really good as well. I'm not saying that to be like, oh my god, we're on such good pace for something. We're not trying to get anything. You know, like speedrun stuff. The speedrun record's mental. But what we are trying to do is try and complete it as quick as possible. Kind of wish we had a hover there, can't lie. Oh god. Alright. Sweet. We're not going to take the spike there. I would just do it this way. Alright. And this will lead us to... yeah, the rails and then the last bit of the level. Alright. Now this is where it really gets quite platformy. We're going to take that hopper, but we're not actually going to use it yet. Because we're going to wait to get to this bit. No, it's not this bit. It's this bit. And then we're just going to climb up. There we go. 2 minutes. Right, 28. Which is... right, there's the first bit. Oh, and we've just... yeah? Yeah. I don't even know how to explain what I've just done, but I've done it. That's all that matters. Right, welcome to the stage that's going to take the longest. A.k.a. Aquarium Park. Because Aquarium Park's got a lot of underwater. You may not be able to guess by the name Aquarium Park. Oh. Alright. Right, yep, just go through that. Just go through that. Got a laser to work with. Just here. Alright. Sage, welcome in. Now we're gonna stay on here. None of we actually missed the thing. Alright. The main thing is, what we do here doesn't really matter. We just need to just wait. Alright, here we go. Alright, don't mean mad about them, we're not going for points. And get last 3. Alright, there we go, perfect. 42 minutes. Right, this is another stage that shouldn't take us too long. As long as we play it properly, just, yeah, play it properly, we'll be fine. So I mean, just play it properly and I'll be fine. There we go, 31 seconds. Let's go. 42:57. I actually don't really know how much I favour Ham Rocket. I should favour it now. Chocolate, welcome in. Right. Alright, there we go. This is the probably one of the most satisfying things in the game. It's just this. It's just Frenzy just basically destroying everything. Alright, and done. We didn't do too bad in there either. Alright, crab. I could always tell what level this is. Anytime I see that crab. Especially because with what we have to do with Terminal Velocity as well, the crab can be very annoying, especially for people who never played the game. I know when I did it the first time, it took me so long to figure out how to do the crab section in this level, and then to not be able to be hit by him as well. I'd say, in my opinion, not being able to be hit by him in Terminal Velocity is probably the worst, because it's the very end of that level as well. And it's a big section as well. And on console, the purple beams are quite like light, but they all work for me anyway. They're light, so you couldn't really do much. Is that a drill? It is a drill. Drill. I guess we should get the section over and done with. The reason we are saving up our boost is because we got a total section up next where you have to use a lot of boost. What? That imbo? Jeez. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Well, I'm just gonna boost a little bit. Just so we can, thingy. Guarantee that we, can actually do it. Right. We should get another set of, boost here. Right, pretty sure we can just send it now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, done. 3 minutes that took us. Ooh, not great. Not great. 49 minutes so total. Still good though. Alright, this stage. This stage you can get a fair amount of time saves. If I'm just gonna be able to do it properly. We'll take the tail save. Right. This is part of the time save stuff that we're talking about, the platforming options that we do have with this. I've got a lot of them. There we go. I'll check Twitch chat in a moment. Right. Although it may seem quicker to do with the that little bit of platform, it really isn't, because it's just unnecessary. Oh god. I got hit like last second. Let me just check the old Twitch. Which is no, that's fine. Oh, excuse me. So again, like I said, I am currently a bit ill, so if my voice sounds a little bit off or whatever, it's just because I've got a flu. Which is quite normal for me during this time of year. I do tend to get flu. Would I like to get flu? No. But I can't stop Mother Nature giving me flu. Well, the health people giving me illness. This is my least favourite level in Aquarium Park. I will always say it. It's just so slow. I prefer the levels that are not underwater. Underwater in Sonic games do never really work. Like if you've played like Sonic 1 for example. Oof. Honestly, there's a lot of painful stages that I have underwater. Main one that comes to my mind is Labyrinth. Well, Labyrinth's probably the most notorious, I'd say, for why people hate. Obviously, the old underwater stages. Alright, we'll take this route. Alright. Saved it there with that hover. Of course, in this stream yesterday, I did show the that other red ring. Right. The camera in this section is always very off. Alright, there's the last one. Alright, now we just have to make our way. Slowly but surely. $53. I said personally, I think I would have finished it in an hour 30. So I'm currently on a very high pace for doing it in a minute for an hour 30. Do 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 do. Alright, there he is. Well, I'm just gonna let him close in on me, then go from there. Alright. I'm gonna use drill here. Just to make it a bit quicker. Alright. What? There we go. Alright, and he's defeated. Right, I've got Asteroid now. And then it's Terminal. 55 minutes. As I've said, this it will definitely takes over an hour. Because there are some stages in Astro that are quite long for individual reasons. course, as I've said before, Egg Shuttle is basically just a whole run of the game. So naturally, we're going to be taking a while. In the when we did stream this, the first part of this stream, we actually not of this stream, but of a the first part of like the Sonic Calls Ultimate type series, if you want to call it, streams. This is the level that we did. This completion of the game took us like 2 hours, fully. So we're currently on pace for half an hour time. Which is, you know, a plus. I mean, granted, we've... You know, I remember the levels a lot more vividly. I played the game more, stuff like that. So, you know, like... It should come with, like, you know... Well, you're obviously going to beat the game quicker. Type mentality. Well, you'd expect me to, wouldn't you? Oh god. I messed that bit up. It don't matter. Alright. No, 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 no. No, I've gone the wrong side. It sent me to the wrong side.
Oh, Sonic!
Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Now it's locking me onto the right thing. Whoa. Whoa. What? Just, it just didn't move.
All day!
Yeah, trying emoji. Welcome in. What do you mean a... What? Why couldn't I jump up there? Another reason why I prefer Void. I'm kind of annoyed that level. Tornado guy, welcome in. Right, Act 2. Frenzy. Oh. Of course, this stage is the rival stage. Astro Coaster. Yeah, we're actually all going to take that route. I know I'll be too slow. Alright, there we go. Woo! Okay, here we go. More frenzy. This isn't me speedrunning the game, the world record, at all. With good reason. I actually don't know what the world record is. For 100% for the game, but I tell you now, it's definitely a lot less than how long I'll be doing it. That's for sure. Probably like an hour, I would guess. And I'm better man, I've also failed the stage many of times before. Like a fair amount of times, so. This is where one of my infamous clips, the Club Smiths clip came from. This level right here. Let's go. Right, we've just hit the over an hour mark. Oh yeah, this is the stage that you can just do really quick. Not like that. Is it not? Okay. Weird. Yeah, no, it is that stage. Why didn't it let me go past the cubes then? Weird. Ah! What? Why did it trap me on that wall for 15 years? I shouldn't be shouting. Well, attempting to. Thank you. Spike is the easiest way. There we go. 62 minutes. Like I said, I think I'll get this done before an hour 30. I'm currently on a really good pace to do with that as well. I need for the ladybugs to go into things. There we go. Right, stay in this middle lane. There we go. Mod Davies, welcome in. Alright, epilepsy warning. This is the stage that has it. There he is. Alright. Alright, at 6. Because if you don't know what DS remix this is Atsu's remix. If you've ever played Sonic Colors DS, you recognise the song from its sort of tempo. You won't recognise it from its guitar. The guitar in Asteroid Coaster, Wii, Ultimate, you know, whatever, is very different to the DS. Very different. I personally prefer the DS guitar for Asteroid personally, but I think a lot of people do as well. I don't think I'll probably be right in saying I'm not the only one. Alright. Time save. There we go. That jump though, Jesus. There's a spring there, we'll take that. Frenzy again. Yeah, take it either way, don't really matter. Little Mustard Man, welcome in. That's a great name, by the way. Alright. Here we go. I actually didn't realise you could just stay, like... Oh god, no. We fell off. There we go. Oh god. Alright, done. Alright, stage 42. Nami, welcome in. Alright, and then after this we've got Terminal Velocity. Which is sweet. Oh god. Ah! That's a good rocket as well. Right. I've got to be careful of lobbing rocks. There we go. Alright. That's the boss completed.
That should put a stop to this wisp-draining insanity.
That should do. Alright. Right. 69 minutes and 2 seconds. And we're on the last 2 stages. Well, last 3 stages. There's 45. I know I said 44. There's 44 like main proper levels, and then there's that other one. Now, when I come to do it, this will be the level that I do the supersonic mission on. The supersonic achievement is just because it's the quickest, it's the easiest. No other reason. And plus, I'm invincible to the thing anyway. I don't know why I'm getting rings, don't even need them. Alright. Right, ladybug time. I'll try that as well. Okay. Right, crab. When the ladybugs get involved, that's when I'll boost. Right, stop boosting now. Ooh. And done. 71 minutes. So, we're waiting for our thing. For our prediction. Well, Frenzy, go! Right. Okay. Spike. Now, of course, with this boss, you have to hit him about 4 or 5 times total. The reason I do it boost is so I get an extra wish. So I get Cyan and I've got the laser and draw currently. Alright, so we're going to be going backwards with Cube and Spike, apparently. That's interesting that they did that. When I played it for the first, like the actual like proper attempt, he never comboed it. I said that he can do it, and he does do it. That's how he's just done it the first time in this whole playthrough. Boom. Alright. Almost there. We just need Frenzy and Jade, I think. Yeah, Frenzy and Jade. Cube. He's gonna attack us with a laser as well. There he is. Ooh. I always get nervous when that laser shows up in case I get hit. There's Hover. Oh, hello, Frenzy. Oh yeah, they I forgot they never updated it. Right. Spike. And go. Woo! There's the boss. $73. Alright. Final stage. aka just running down and try not to get thingy. Without the cutscene, this actually doesn't really make sense to why we're doing this. It's basically because the black hole basically destroyed everything. Right. Well, we are actually waiting for the black hole. There it is. The level ends when the black hole. There we go. It consumed us. Right. Total score 70. We did it in 74 minutes. Long haul complete challenge mode or extra. So yeah, that is our times. Sweet. Okay, so now it's the miscellaneous stuff now. So I'm just going to check to make sure Supersonic is activated and it's ready to go. He sure is. The reason we need Supersonic is he's an achievement. No other reason. Quillium system failure. Alright, let's just go to Act 1 and just be Supersonic. Reason I choose Act 1 of Terminal Velocity, probably the easiest. And it's also the one of the shortest as well to get 50 rings in. Alright, let's go. Alright. Alright, first section. Does that destroy all of them straight away, surprisingly? Alright. Alright, last section. Alright, there's Cube. Well, Crab, should I say, not Cube. I'm just gonna hold B. So all we're doing is holding B. Not doing anything else. Just gonna do a quick, you know, might as well do a little side step there. You know? Alright, done. Flying low, complete any act to Supersonic. Oh, I pressed retry. I did not mean to press retry. Alright, so now let's do the mission where we can't touch a ring. Now, the level I'm going to choose, it involves a certain spike, wherever he may be. Here it is. It's this level. So we can't get hit. We can't touch a ring. If we touch a ring, we have to redo it. So we're going to take this bit. Gonna do a little side hop. Wait, how? Oh no, I just remember how you do it. I think you can do it a certain way anyway. Do 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 do. Where? How? Right, I might have to skip this stage because Yeah, not meant to touch a ring. No, let's do a different stage, because that one is not meant to touch a ring. I've touched 1,500 rings. Might have been this stage, actually, that I had to do it in. It's a Mate 47 one. It might have still been this one, actually. Hmm. Right, let me turn Supersonic off, just so we have access to Wisps. Just for when we need them. Next stop, the Tropical Resort. Zyad, welcome in. If you're still here, of course. You know, we are actually going to take Spike. I really overshot that. I did not mean to overshoot so much. No, he's definitely touched a thing there. Okay, we didn't touch a ring. Oh, you mental! Aki, welcome in. Right, no, I think I did do it with the Spike. Spike one. I'm just trying to remember how I actually did do it, though. Yeah, you can't do that. Oh, wait. No, it... Ah! I shouldn't have pressed it twice. Pretty sure that's how you do it, though. Pretty sure this is the stage I did do it with. Oh, God. Actually, no, let me stay on this and then crouch down. I messed. I don't. I need the thing to not be there. I'm stupid. I don't think he'll make it. Either way. If not, I might have to look up the level to do it. No, it's way too much. I mean, what's the other option though? Like, no, a boss won't do anything. A boss is too. It's got too much. At 4, maybe I did it with 30 seconds. So it might have been at 4. No, never mind. It's impossible. I don't think it's impossible. No, yeah, it's impossible. It's an impossible one.
Next, critical systems. Next stop, the Sweet Mountain.
Something Sweet Mountain.
Next stop, the Starlight.
Starlight's got nothing.
Next stop, Planet Wind. This attraction is next stop.
Actually, Sweet Mountain might be an option. It could be an option actually. Sagamai? Welcome in. Nah, it's an impossible stage. It's an impossible stage. Why am I resetting? Let me just look it up, just so I can think of the stage, just so I get the stage correct, because I can't remember the stage I did it with previously. Tropical Resort Act 5, yeah. I thought that was the one that I did as well. Oh no, it might have been this stage. Someone said they did it with this stage. Right now, I'm going to... Oh no, kind of can't. Yeah, you can... Alright. Let's fight that one. That's not the route. That can't be the route you meant to take, surely. Actually, no, I think the route you could take is do the same thing I just did there with that laser, except... obviously doing it properly. But yeah, no, you gotta be very precise with this, this one. No, it's definitely gonna hit there. Right, gotta wait a bit. Oh. Why? What? Why? But why? Oh. Right. Right, let's try this again. Huh? Why? It's because there's an invisible wall there. Right, let me see how people. I can't. I just can't. I need to think of a level. For some reason, with you can't do it one way, or else you get hit 2 rings, and the other one you went. I get a 10 ring. I need to see how it gets past that first section. That's a bit where I'm baffled, because I did that and it still hit twice. And you can't slide over them. Obviously. So yeah, he's gonna jump here. Right, now let me stop it. So he did wall jumping, which, yeah, it works. Jade might be a shout here, actually. Jade is not a Nah, so Jade helps us helps us get past this. Oh god. His was still going. Right, yeah, so right, the next bit I do need to watch, because this is bit I just never understand, because it hits twice. I did the same thing and it hit 2 rings. Either that or I really aimed it wrong. Oh no, never mind. That section's easy to avoid. Alright. Okay, we're definitely gonna take Spike here. Yeah, I'm not hitting any rings. Right, yeah. Avoid all them. Oh no, there we go, we did it. We did it! Harder than you think. Big fantastic achievement unlocked. All done. Woo! That was the stage I don't think I did it with though. I did it with a different stage, but alas. Okay. Right, so we've been going for a little while. However, that is 100% completion of the game. We've been going for about 2 hours. So I'm not going to start anything. I'm not going to complete anything else. I've done it all. Now I've 100% completed the game. Meaning that the stream will end in a few moments. Just need to check chats real quick. But in terms of the game, that is everything completed and stuff like that, which was sweet and everything. So yeah, I'm going to end my streams there. Hopefully you guys obviously enjoyed that and everything. So yeah. We'll be back again live tomorrow, maybe, depends how my illness is, it should be alright. Tomorrow we'll be doing some Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 1, sorry, we'll be doing, so hopefully we, you know, have fun with that and everything. But yeah, this has been Kimar Supercard, and I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.